Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and welcome, Mr. Director. Good to see you again. Let me ask, with regards to the Bureau, the agency, BOEMRE, what plans do you have, or does the agency have, to extend oversight to contractors that are operating in behalf of lessees?
Congressman, I have said over the last few months on a number of occasions that there is no reason in law or logic for us to limit our regulatory authority to operators. That's historically been the practice in the agency, mostly for reasons of clarity and simplicity. But I raised the question of why we have not historically exercised that regulatory authority with respect to contractors, and the answer was rooted in history and tradition rather than law. And so that's what caused me to say that we're not going to declare unilateral disarmament with respect to contractors who behave badly, but that we are, in certain circumstances, going to be willing to extend our regulatory authority to contractors. That will not be in every case, because there is something to the administrative simplicity and clarity of going against the operator and holding them responsible for any and all problems and flaws and violations, including those that may have been in fact committed by the contractors. But I feel quite strongly that it makes no sense to say that under no circumstances will we regulate the conduct of contractors and refuse to apply our authorities to those contractors. So we will do it. We will do it in limited circumstances, limited to those most egregious cases, but I feel quite strongly that there is no good reason not to.
So the practice of contractors having a pass on that oversight has been, from what I understand you say to the committee, based on history and tradition and not law.
Correct. That's absolutely correct.
What's the agency's oversight, let's say, over foreign flagged rigs?
Well, we traditionally have, again, regulated operators, and we are going to extend that to contractors. The fact that we may have a foreign flagged vessel would not impair our authority if there were contractors on that rig from imposing our regulatory power on those contractors. But we don't exercise our authority with respect to rigs. It's with respect to entities relating to developing a lease. So historically operators, and now we're going to extend that to contractors.
Yeah, just to follow up quickly, is there the tax structure for foreign flagged rigs that are operating in U.S. territory, is that different? Are there royalty losses that the U.S. faces because they are foreign flagged rigs?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. Yield back, Mr. Chair.